Hi, it's Debora Wayne, founder of the Biofield Healing Institute. So many people who write to me or who I meet in my programs or workshops and events, they're constantly saying to me, why do I still hurt? I have literally tried everything, Debora, and my pain is still here. My symptoms are still here. Nothing's showing up on medical tests, and people are just at their wits' end, understandably so. So what I'd like to share with you today may seem a little out there to some people because it's definitely a completely different understanding of pain, why it's showing up, and what to do about it. And so open your mind for a moment to a different way of thinking than just trying to medicate the symptoms, what I call cut it out or drug it out, a whole different viewpoint. So here we go. First of all, the body is an expression of the consciousness of the individual. What do I mean by that? So the body's telling the story of our life. Literally, the body, the physical body, tells the story of what's been going on. Now, something may have been going on for quite some time. Stress, a loss, a series of losses, a trauma, a series of traumas, perhaps an environment where there was violence or abuse or neglect or constant fear and tension and stress. And maybe it's even just an accident, a car accident, or a couple of accidents, or skiing accident, or an injury from work or athletics. There could be a lot of different reasons that there's stress in a person's life. And when we do not fully process and release the emotions or the physical memory, the cellular memory of these experiences, the energy goes inward and implodes. It literally implodes. And what I mean by that is that there's a tendency I find in our society to go into our head and try to think ourselves out of situations that are especially stressful or painful. We tell ourselves, oh, I'm going to power through. I used to do this all the time, and growing up I heard, get back up on that horse. Just power through, push through. You're strong. You've got this. Well, great, but what happens with that? And believe me, I'm not suggesting you just collapse and cave in and feel like a victim of these things. But what happens is that oftentimes the emotions that are honest and real, that happen if you have a stress, a loss, a divorce, an accident, these emotions are real and they need to be felt, experienced, and released because emotions are energy in motion. And when we try to deny, suppress, repress, medicate emotions, they go somewhere. The energy goes somewhere. And where it typically goes is internal. It's suppressed. And then it shows up sideways as symptoms of pain, some kind of pain. I have seen people that have come to me that I've worked with that literally had every symptom of a heart attack. And nothing was showing up on a medical test. One woman had just come from the ER. They said, you're not having a heart attack. But she had all the symptoms and she was panicked. And in a short conversation, I realized, and she realized, more importantly, she realized she was feeling so much pressure, internal pressure from a situation going on in her family that it was literally showing up as the symptoms of a heart attack. Thoughts and emotions are extraordinarily powerful. These are forces as real as electricity, but we've learned to either shut them down, minimize them, ignore them completely, and just power on. And what I am suggesting here is that until you learn to find and clear the beliefs, the thinking that's going on that's adding to your pain. Number two, that you find and release the emotions that you have not released that is causing you pain symptoms. If you don't do those two things, you will not get pain-free, and you may not ever get to the root of the problem. Now, the fastest way to speed up and release thinking and emotions is to work in the energy field that surrounds the body. This is why my Biofield Healing Immersion method is a superpower to so many people. I've worked with tens of thousands of people now in 150 countries, many of whom had tried everything, literally. They were hopeless. Some people were even suicidal. They had just been trying so many different pills and potions and practitioners and plans, and nothing was working. They were at the end of their rope. And when we worked together in my programs, people reported, many people, thousands of people have reported eliminating their chronic pain and getting their energy back and going back out and enjoying life again. And I would love to see that for you too. So please allow me to help you and show you a totally new way of thinking, seeing, feeling, a new discovery that's available, and it's backed by scientific proof and evidence-based proof from tens of thousands of people. And when you click the link below, it's a great starting place by reading my book, Why Do I Still Hurt? Rapid Relief for Chronic Pain, Depression, Anxiety, and More. I'm gifting you my book so that you can begin to understand the philosophy that we are passionate about at the Biofield Healing Institute. Click the link below, download the book, and allow me to help you get out of your pain and struggle. It would be such a pleasure to add you to my list of success stories. Bye for now.